And Montiel stares at the prize. Sevilla again and again and again. Once more, the trophy is Andalusia bound. 7 times in 18 years, the prize is their property. Smalling confirmed. A glorious outpouring, and for Roma, a shattering blow. Sevilla will play in the Champions League, and Roma will retreat with their heads low. Jose Mourinho is beaten in a European final for the first time ever. 20 years since his first triumph with Porto in Seville. It is Sevilla who finally stain his immaculate record. Sevilla's record remains immaculate.
I've got to give the coach, Mendilibar, a huge amount of credit as well. He stepped into the club when they were battling possible relegation from the Liga. He saved them, and then once again he's taken them on to glory in the Europa League. Their record is just simply astonishing. This shouldn't be able to happen in football, but Sevilla, time and time again, they produce. And in this game, in the first half, they were completely outplayed. In the second half, there was higher tempo. Mendilibar made changes. They deserved to get back into it. But it was such a tight, tense affair. We expected it to be cagey. That was how it proved. It's about holding your nerve when it came to the penalties. And once again, Sevilla come up trumps. Incredible.
Barely consolation, but the player of the match, presented by Hankook Tyres.
7 from 7. Sevilla, kings of the Europa League. The specialists. They just know how to win the competition. And for Roma, tears of heartbreak. Sevilla, tears of unbridled joy. Wow! A penalty shootout that delivered. Extraordinary.
It can be the cruelest way, Aaron, but sadly there has to be a loser, and it's obviously Jose for the first time. But Sevilla, they just have this knack, don't they? We mentioned at the top of the show, it's just their trophy, isn't it? They just seem to know how to win it. You have the nous, the know-how. It wasn't a great spectacle of a game. But from the minute of extra time, the first minute of extra time, no team wanted to lose it or give up anything, so you'd always felt it was going to go to penalties, and I always feel that a 50-50 penalty shootout, I don't think there's any real advantage to either team.
No, not at all. I mean, it's a massive achievement up against Mourinho. It is difficult because he's a ball winner, but once again, there's a belief that it's no fluke at all, but it's a huge achievement.
As Roma collect their medals, that is the trophy. Sultan Gela, the ambassador of the UEFA Europa League final, taking it to the stage, which Sevilla will lift again for the 7th time in their history. Let's head back to the Puskas Arena for the trophy ceremony and rejoin for the last time Andrew Hinchcliffe and Peter Jury.
It was good to see, Peter, as well, the mutual respect between the two bunches of players here. A guard of honour from the Sevilla players for the Roma players. Again, it was a really aggressive game. Challenges were flying in, some naughty tackles as well, but ultimately, come the end, you know, they're all footballers and they appreciate the pain and misery that the Roma players are going through. Peter, will it be Jesus Navas once again to lift the trophy? How many times is that now? Is it 4?
4.
Incredible.
Yeah, he's going to have 4 medals. He didn't always lift the trophy, but he's had 4 medals. First up to receive their medals, the English refereeing team, and for them, it was not a quiet night, particularly for the VAR, Stuart Atwell, who had that massive call to make, not just on a penalty originally awarded, but in the shootout on a penalty that seemed to have been saved. Anthony Taylor leads them. His assistants, Gary Bezic and Adam Nunn. Fourth official, Michael Oliver. And in the tracksuits behind them, Stuart Atwell, the VAR, and his assistants, Chris Kavanagh, and from Germany, Bastian Dankert.
Yeah, just a word on the officials, Peter. It was a difficult game. It was a feisty game at times. I feel they really handled it well. VAR absolutely did its job. A perfect example of how VAR and the on-field referees and assistants can do the job exceptionally well.
England represented in all three major European finals. Anthony Taylor, West Ham and Manchester City.
Please now show your appreciation to AS Roma, runners-up of the UEFA Europa League 2023. Congratulations.
And this is indeed a terrific display of mutual appreciation. 12 months ago in Tirana, Roma had a trophy to lift to the stars. This time, it is not to be. At the end of an epic final, draining of body and spirit, they come away spiritless and with the silver medal that none of them craved.
Yeah, it's a touch of class, though, from Sevilla as a club as well, with a guard of honour appreciating what their opponents have been through. Of course you want to win, they have won, but it's not all about their own celebrations. They, commiserate with fellow professionals. That's really good to see.
Nemanja Matic has been here before. For him, it's becoming a bit of a habit. Picking up the wrong one. Wijnaldum has picked up the right one, the brightest one, the Champions League one. Smalling going through an outstanding personal performance from him. Spinazzola, so much energy down the flank. Zalewski introduced late. Belotti barely got a sniff a goal. Dybala scored a goal. And in the end, it counted for nothing. And then the winners, the dancers, the jiggers.
Congratulations to both teams on their contribution to
Another ray of Andalusian sunshine. Led up by their 62-year-old coach, Jose Luis Mendilibar, for whom this is a crowning moment. Ed Naziri can't wait. There was Eindhoven 2006, there was Glasgow 2007, there was Turin 2014, Warsaw 2015, Basel 2016, there was Cologne 3 years ago, and now there is Budapest 2023. Touch it, embrace it, give it a kiss. It belongs to you.
Yeah, that trophy's going back to a cabinet it knows all too well.
It'll feel at home. And of course, for the Argentine contingent, at least those who went to the World Cup, this also is a familiar feeling. Me and my trophy.
Selfies everywhere.
One for the mantelpiece. And here comes Bodo, player of the match, presented by Hankook Tyres. for his penalty heroics again. A magnificent moment for a magnificent keeper who came up with the magic moment. And last of all, Jesus Navas. Senor Sevilla.
I've got to mention Ivan Rakitic as well. His influence grew stronger the longer the game went on. He was outstanding too.
It simply belongs to him. It simply their happy habit. It is a Rojiblancos routine in 2023.
And somewhere amongst them all, he's off, he's gone. Amongst all of that, Jose Luis Mendilibar, who we speak, and what a job he's done to stabilise the club.